Hello, beautiful soul, and thank you for joining. My name is Mimi. If it's your first time tapping in with me, I do pick a card readings here on YouTube, and I'm also more known on TikTok for doing uploading collective readings. So today we are going to be delivering some important messages from your spirit guides. You know, I know everyone is really well aware that, you know, spirit guides can give us messages, you know, through numbers, through signs and things like that. But sometimes, especially if we're in a more difficult place in life, it's harder for us to really see those signs or even comprehend those signs, right? So basically, this is what Spirit has been trying to relay to you, that is really important for you to hear right now, that maybe you have been missing with the signs they are giving you. Okay, I have 3 piles here. This is pile 1, this is pile 2, and this is pile 3. Go ahead and pause the video if you need a little bit more time to really tap in and really feel which one is calling more to you. Okay, I will have the timestamps to each pile down below. All right, one little announcement: I do offer personal readings. If you are interested in booking with me, I will have all of that information down below. I'll have my website listed below, and you could check that out and see how you can book with me. Other than that, I think we touched on everything, so let's jump just straight into the reading. Hello to those that chose pile 1. This is your reading on what have your spirit guides been trying to communicate with you that maybe you haven't been able to relay. Okay, so let's jump straight into it. I'm going to put your oracle to the side for now. We'll pull those after we get into the tarot. Okay, let's just get right into it. Starting off, you got the Star card. Wow, super strong energy right off the bat. Got a major arcana right off the bat. Okay, you got the 4 of Wands. Okay, you got the Justice. Wow, another major arcana here. I feel like this is already going to be a pretty powerful message just with these first 3 cards. Okay, you got the 7 of Pentacles. Roots being rooted. Love this. You got the 3 of Swords. Okay, interesting. We'll see about that. We'll see what that's about. Okay, you got the Temperance, another major arcana here. OMG. But I like that right next to 3 of Swords. It makes me feel a little bit better. You got the 7 of Wands. You got the Chariot. Oh my gosh. Wow. This message is a pretty big deal. All right, you got the 6 of Pentacles. Give and take. Giving and receiving. You got the Prince of Cups. Okay. Alrighty. You got the 8 of Swords. Okay. And then you got the Ace of Pentacles to end off the tarot. I love this. Love this. Perfect way to end it off. Okay. For your oracles, you got Animal Energy, Channel. All right. You got Food Meditation, I Can. And then you got Beyond. I am not even gonna try to pronounce Ua Aljana. I don't know. I'm definitely sure I butchered that, but I tried. Okay. You got It's Coming For You for one of your timing cards. And then you got February, okay, which is the month we're in. Okay. So pretty big deal. Once again, I feel like this message is a pretty big deal. Okay. You got The Energy is Gaining Momentum. And you got time time to breathe out in reverse. Okay. All right. You got choose a new direction. You got no. And lastly, you got romance. Ote. So, pile ones, there is a need for you to have a little bit more faith, okay? And to allow yourself to, como se dice, dream big, okay? There is a huge shift happening, okay? You are basically you're the next step in your life is exactly where you've been trying to go, okay? I feel like this is regarding a certain romantic relationship or certain status in your job, okay? Take it however it resonates, and as I go through the reading, you'll be able to maybe piece this message to like what specific aspect in your life it relates to the most. But the Four of Wands, this is you feeling victorious. So this is something you really want, right? And the Star here, this is something that you've been dreaming for, you've been hoping for. You feel like it would give you the balance you crave in life right now, right? The Seven of Pentacles, this lets me know you have been investing in whatever this hope and dream is already, like now, and probably within these last 6-7 months, like really investing your time and energy into something, okay? So whether that be a person, a workplace, just a personal specific goal, okay? I'm also seeing the gym. So for some of you, it could be your physique. There's a certain goal you have with your physical body. I'm seeing the word spiritual. So for others of you, you've been having a certain goal or been wanting to get yourself on a certain path spiritually, and align yourself in a way that is going to benefit you and your future and your hopes and dreams, okay? Is also another message I'm getting. But yeah, you're investing in this. You have invested in this, even if it wasn't a lot, okay? Even if it wasn't like a very long-term investment or too much effort, but either way, you haven't invested in this. You put one foot in front of the other to try to get whatever this is. This person, this relationship, this certain status in your job, right? This certain salary or this specific goal with your physical or spiritual. And with the Three of Swords, I'm seeing you giving up, okay? Or like on the verge of giving up. Like you either did give up or you were like are on the verge of giving up, okay? And your spirit guides are like, no. Tell pile one to not give up. Literally what they're asking for is right around the corner. They need to no, like it's like straight panic. I'm seeing that scene in SpongeBob where he's in his brain and it's like a million SpongeBobs. There's fire everywhere. It's just the papers and everything. It's just like chaos. It's like, no, what are you doing? You're gonna ruin everything when you're so close. Is like the vibe I'm getting from your spirit guides. With the Temperance, I feel like you have been patient for the most part, but it's like your patience just suddenly came to a close, right? I'm hearing determined until I wasn't determined enough. All right, so that could be something you're feeling. It's like you were in it, right? You're going after whatever this is. And, you're trying to, if it's a person, you're trying to continue pursuing this person and, work on the connection and invest. And it's like you feel like, where's the commitment? Where I'm not getting what I want fast enough. So you know what? I'm going to start pulling back and I'm going to start, basically giving up. Or if it's, your job, it's like, I'm going to put in the work. Okay, I don't feel like my boss is looking at me right now. All right, you know what? I'm just going to completely stop. I've been hitting the gym. I've been feeling good, but I'm not really seeing much results when I look in the mirror. So I'm just gonna stop. I've been meditating. I've been trying to calm my mind and introduce law of attraction and things like that. But I feel like it's not working, so I'm just gonna stop. That's literally, yeah. So pinpoint it however it resonates the most with you. But with the Chariot, it's this goal is literally right around the corner. This want is literally right around the corner. I feel like you already did the hard work. It's like now the fulfillment, the wish fulfillment is now being handed to you. But you're pulling back. And your spirit guides just don't want you to pull back. This is your time. The time is here. Okay? And I know I'm jumping here, but you got February. So it's like there's no more waiting. There's no more patience you really need. Like it's happening now. It's going to be unfolding probably within the next 5 days up to a couple weeks. Like that's how close it is. But I just feel like, again, the timing, of how much you've invested in this, however long that was, it kind of is discouraging you. But you need to get yourself back in the headspace of like, let this message really sink in. Let it sink in that what you want is right around the corner, and let that excite you and let that momentum grow and let it, continue to pursue you and motivate you to keep going. All right. There's a Prince of Cups here. So when I'm looking at this Prince of Cups, I'm feeling a very immature energy. All right. So there could have been a specific person that said something to you or even did something to you that kind of threw you off, that kind of caused like a domino effect of you to become discouraged and start wanting to give up. Okay. I'm hearing this person doesn't know much. So it's like this person's opinion shouldn't have as much value as much as you're making it. You know what I mean? Like you're taking their opinion or whatever into consideration a little too much. This person doesn't know how much you've invested, or maybe they do. It's like your want and goal has nothing to do with them. So why even take their feelings into consideration or their opinions into consideration? This person isn't going to bust their ass to get this goal for you. This person isn't going to help you get that person that you are interested in. This person isn't going to help you get a higher salary, so why are we even taking their words literally into heart, right? But I get it. Words can hurt, and maybe whoever this person is, maybe they do mean a lot to you. It could be like a father figure, it could be like a brother, it could be a friend. It's someone that may be close to you, but you have to step outside of that and look at the bigger picture. This is something you want, this is something you crave, and it really has nothing to do with them. Even if you feel like it has something to do with them, it really doesn't. At the end of the day, this is your want. This is your hope. This is your dream. This is something you are craving in life right now. And I feel like once you kind of break away from that person and their opinion, I feel like that's when you really will have that like really big breakthrough, and you kind of get right back on track, I mean. Okay. And with the Ace of Pentacles, it's like as soon as you get right back on track, meaning like getting yourself determined again, getting that, positive energy flowing again, going after whatever you're wanting, right? It's like you might chase after it or invest more time or do some more work for maybe a few days, and it's like, boom, hey, I want to get in a relationship with you. Would you be my boyfriend? Would you be my girlfriend? Right? Or, hey, I've been seeing all your efforts in the workplace, and I feel like you deserve to be in a higher position, right? or maybe for the physique thing it might be a little different, right? But it's like you put a little bit more time and more effort for 2 more weeks, and you really start seeing your booty getting more plump, right? You start seeing your arms are getting a little smaller, like you're seeing the little abs forming on your stomach, right? Like it's your face is looking a little more slim, or you're just feeling really good in the inside and out, you're feeling hydrated, nourished, and everything, right? So yeah, your message is to not give up. Like what you want is quite literally right around the corner. Animal energy. So your spirit guides have been giving you messages through animals specifically. All right. So right now is the time to really pay attention to what animals have you been seeing repeatedly, or just have been like weirdly crossing your path. So say, you don't really see foxes like that, but you are scrolling through TikTok and you see all these videos of foxes and you're like, what the heck is this about? Right. Okay. You could be seeing koalas, bunnies. I'm hearing a bunny statue like in front of someone's door. That could be specific for someone. All right. Swans, flamingos, turtles, butterflies, doves, pigeons. I'm seeing a white cat. Okay. So just pay attention to the animals that are being shown to you repeatedly or just like very randomly. All right. You got food, meditation, I can. So yeah, you need to nourish yourself. You need to re-nourish yourself, like start nourishing yourself again with the I can attitude that you had. All right. You got beyond. I feel like you don't even understand how much motivation you're getting from the other side, from the universe, from God, whoever you believe in, right? Whatever the other side is to you, right? I'm just gonna say your spirit guides in the universe to just make it a little bit more simple, right? So your spirit guides are like slapping all these signs in your face. Your spirit guides are trying to give you these messages and still trying to keep you on track, right? And the universe is like, we're ready to give it to you. We are ready to give it to you. We're ready to give it to you. You're gonna have it. It's yours. It's yours. It's yours. It's yours, right? And it's like you have so much support on the other side more than you even know. You have so much encouragement from the other side more than you even know. There's so much more faith that they have in you than you even know. Okay. So let that also motivate you, right? As much as you want this, spirit wants it for you as well. As much as you want this, the universe wants it for you as well, even more. Okay. You got it's coming for you. Like it's not even the matter of how much more do you need to invest, how much more time do you need. It's happening. It's all happening now if you let it. If you get back on track, okay? You got February again. It's like it's happening most likely this month. All right? March the latest for some of you, okay? And I love that this card came out in reverse. You got time to take a breathe out in reverse. So it's like, this is not the time to give up. This is not the time to let your doubts take over. This is not the time to let people's opinions take over, right? This is a time to keep going, all right? The energy is gaining momentum, all right? The goal is here. It's strong. It's here. She's right around the corner, okay? It's like, you just clearly don't see it yet, but you got to give yourself the opportunity to allow it to flow in, to allow this dream, this hope, this goal to come in. All right. You got new direction. No. So you might have been contemplating like completely changing paths. All right. Whether it be just simply you just giving up on the whole idea, or just trying to go a complete different direction, with a different idea because you feel like whatever this is too out of reach for you. Your spirit is saying, no, don't go a different way. Don't give up. Okay. What you want is here. All right. And when I'm looking at this card, you see how these two people are, like looking at each other. They're connected. It's a very, very, it's like a very powerful image. Like it's more, I'm really more paying attention to the image rather than the actual meaning of it. You know, it just shows, if you allow the universe to come in, if you allow, you know, spirit to come in and help, like there's so much you can do with it. There's so much power, there's so much you can achieve and receive, you know, if you feel the love, if you feel their encouragement from them, right? And from yourself. Okay, it's like loving yourself again, you know, and encouraging yourself, like, I can do it, this is gonna happen, this is not out of reach, this is super within reach, and it's actually gonna happen now. It's happening really, really soon. And being very firm in that belief. All right, for some of you, again, this could be regarding a romantic relationship. And if it is, you know, that relationship is definitely going to take a very, very positive turn. All right. So don't give up. All right. And I kind of want to touch a little bit more on that. If you are dealing with someone that is very, very toxic, manipulative, or narcissistic, then this is probably not necessarily the message for you. I'm talking about maybe, you know, little tiny struggles, you know, you've been investing and you're just like not sure where exactly this is going, but you know, this is you feel like this is your person. You feel like, you know, they treat you right whenever they are around, right? You really see yourself with this individual. You feel good and at your highest self when you're with them. But things just haven't really taken a turn for like the committed level yet. Things will be. Right, this is you and your person settling down with each other, and you getting that hope. All right, okay. Thank you so much to my pile ones. Let me know how you feel about this message, and let me know if it resonated. Go ahead and drop a comment or like this video and let me know. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in and tapping in, okay? If you resonate with this reading or you resonate with my energy, I definitely recommend subscribe. Not recommend, I really hope you subscribe to my channel. I would love for you to join my little family here, okay? Once again, thank you so much, Power Ones, and I hope you have a beautiful, blessed, amazing rest of your day, all right? Bye. Hello to those that chose Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. This is your spirit guide's message that they've been trying to relay to you. All right, so we're going to start with the tarot cards, and we're going to pull your oracles towards the end. Okay, so we're going to just put them to the side for a second. Okay, let's get right into it. All right, first card, you got the Seven of Swords. We'll make sure I get her all lined up. Okay. You got the Moon. Okay. You got the Nine of Pentacles. You got the Six of Cups in reverse. You got the Queen of Pentacles. All right, Earth sign energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also got Pisces here. You got the Morning. This is a specific card that came with this deck. We have the Morning and the Night. You got the Ten of Swords. You got the Nine of Swords. Okay. You got the Queen of Cups. All right, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. You got the Magician. You got the Ace of Swords. You got the Hermit. You got the Sun card. Love that. Love that we ended off on a happy note. All right, for your oracles, you got memory. You got justice. All right. You got cloud meditation, look up. All right, for your specific timing cards, you got stay positive about it. You got time is still unknown. And lastly, you got 6 months from now. Okay. All right, let's grab those oracles. Haven't forgot about those. All right. You got a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries, all right? Someone could have Aries in their chart, whoever's watching this. You got a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. All right, Libra energy as well. Love that, a win-win, okay. You got meditation, it brings answers. You got within the next few months. All right, yeah, months, okay. And you got big happy changes to end it off. Oh my goodness. Wow, okay, very powerful message, pile 2. So, with the 7 of Swords, there's some baggage here, okay? There's some things that you have been carrying for a little while now, pile 2. There could have been a very tough situation or a tough point you were in life within the last year, and you're really carrying those burdens. You're really carrying those feelings, those losses, right? It's really hard for you to be able to look past them. I feel like it's like whenever you feel like you are quote unquote forgetting them, that's when they just quickly resurface again. These feelings, that situation, you know, that person that did you wrong, that your significant other at that time that cheated on you, or that death in the family, or you know, that loss, that job that you lost, that friend that you lost, that friend that did something really horrible to you, right? You know, it's that kind of baggage. It's a really tough situation that you had to face, and now that you're away from it, it still feels like you're still facing it, and it's like you're not sure how to run away from it. Okay, so I feel like you've been trying to run away from it, you've been trying to get away from the situation, but you feel like it just keeps chasing right back at you. Or so you're basically trying to run away from the problem, trying to run away from thinking about it, right? There's a really big, there's a bigger picture about this situation that I don't feel like you're necessarily seeing. I feel like you're very focused on the initial hurt of the situation, okay? I really feel like it's like someone did you really wrong, or you lost something important to you, whether that wasn't a person, you know, a family member, a pet, a job. Like, it's like you lost something very important to you, or someone made you feel very less than, okay? With the 9 of Pentacles, this is going to be one of those situations that, yes, it breaks you, but oh my God, it's going to effing make you as well. It's going to really cause a really big growth in your mental and in your spiritual, okay? But the first thing you need to do is let it go, okay? The 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups can represent things from the past, people from the past. And it being in reverse, it's like you need to release it. All right, you need to forgive the situation. You need to forgive yourself, most importantly, especially if you've been beating yourself up, and which that's the vibe I feel looking at this Seven of Swords. It's like you're carrying this baggage, so you could be beating yourself up over the situation of what could I have done differently, or if I did this, that probably would have not happened, or if I said this, this would have happened instead, or if I didn't bring this person in my life, that would have never. You have to forgive yourself. All right, that's the first thing. Okay. With the Queen of Pentacles, this is you grounding yourself, and this is you being able to sit with yourself and be happy sitting with yourself. I feel like right now you're not really at that point. I feel like when you start letting it go and you forgive yourself and you forgive the situation, you even forgive that person, right? Even if they didn't give you an apology, you just forgive it for your own well-being. That's when you finally start feeling comfortable sitting by yourself again, if that makes sense, right? You feel a little bit better as the days goes on, as the minutes go on, and you release it and you forgive, right? With the morning here, it's not going to be like you wake up one day and it's like the whole issue is completely, or not the issue, or it's like all those feelings are gone. But it's like, it's going to be a gradual process for sure. The more you forgive yourself, the more you forgive the situation, the more you kind of piece together, okay, like, how is this triggering a certain growth? It's like giving yourself the opportunity to take a step back and try to look at the bigger picture and be like, okay, what does this mean to me? How has this situation changed me? How has it affected me? How can it affect me in a positive way is really what I want to say. Because I feel like if you say like, how did it affect me? You're going to go right back to, oh, that person did me wrong and I was crying nonstop for weeks. It's taking a different look at it. For example, say you were in a relationship and you got cheated on, right? It's really hard for you to let the situation go. It's always replaying in your head. You take a step back, forgive the person, forgive yourself, and be like, okay, what has this taught me? What did I take from that situation? Well, now I can spot red flags a lot better if I am being cheated on. Now I know more specifically the kind of person I want to be in a relationship with. I know what specific things make me happy in a relationship. I can be able to give myself a heads up if I am being cheated on again now, I can spot red flags. I can see it a mile away if it were to happen again. But I would be able to know just right off the bat meeting someone that they are a cheater, they are someone that can be unfaithful, right? It's like, it's more trying to look at the lesson, the bigger picture, right? The Ten of Swords and Nine of Swords, it's like, yes, it hurt, but this hurt was really meant to cause a really big change, a really big shift in your mental and spiritual self. All right. But you've been really stuck at the Nine of Swords energy, because you see, if you pay attention here, this is the Nine of Swords got stabbed in the back, right? And Ten of Swords is like, you're still stabbed in the back, but now you're free. Now you're like, okay, let's see where this takes me, right? I'm hearing rejection is redirection. So it's like, yes, it hurt, but it was something that was kind of meant to happen, so you shifted towards a path that is more realistic for you, okay? The Queen of Cups, the Magician, and the Ace of Swords. I'm seeing you, within these next few months coming up, feeling a lot more content, feeling a lot more happy and fulfilled, feeling like your cup is finally getting filled up again, and it's been so dry for however long it's been dry for the maybe past few months. All right, what I mean by this is like, you having experiences, you welcoming new people in your life that are really, really giving you a lot of positive emotions and energy, right? And it's uplifting you. and you're starting to see the brighter side of life. You're starting to see the brighter side of things, and where you're at, the brighter side of where you're at, right? And where it can take you, right? The Magician, the Ace of Swords. I feel like there was a lack of clarity, okay? You feel like you just got stabbed in the back, and that was it. It was like you got stabbed and you got thrown out, right? I'm seeing, a really, really big sense of clarity, whether that be from the person that did this to you or from yourself, from new experiences that you're welcoming in, new people that you're welcoming in, and you're kind of telling them the situation, and they give you their little 2 cents, their opinion, and whatever they say really sits with you, and you're like, wow, wait, hold on, that is true. Now, and then what they say just kind of has you looking at it differently, and you get a clarity from a simple conversation, right? It doesn't have to be from the person, but it for some of you, it definitely is going to be right from source, right from them. All right. And I feel like you've been trying to manifest that. You just want some type of clarity. You want, it's like you feel like the door is still open. You're like, I just need something to close the door so I could just let it go. I just feel like I can't let it go. The door will close. Someone will help you close that door, whether it be the person themselves or a friend, or through a random conversation with a stranger, whatever it is, or through yourself, through certain experiences that you have moving forward into the future. You're going to get the clarity no matter what. And it's going to be so refreshing. So refreshing. It's going to be really like the start of this healing process for you. Not the start, because I feel like you already are on a healing process, but it's like on a different level. You're now going from a different level. You're going from being, regretful and fearful to now forgiving yourself, the situation, and then now welcoming new people, new experiences, having fun again, feeling like yourself again. That's what I mean by like the new level. I feel like the last level I mentioned, like, feeling like yourself, new experiences, new people, that's the shift. Like, that's the new shift in your healing journey, right? And the Sun here, this is just you feeling really warm again, you feeling comfortable in your own skin again, you being able to see the joy in your life right now, and being grateful for that, and weirdly being grateful for that experience, that person that hurt you, that situation that hurt you, because if it didn't happen, you wouldn't be where you are today, and you wouldn't be experiencing these new things to come, these new people to come, right? You got memory. So again, this is you just like replaying a certain situation over and over and over and over. And Justice, the scales finally being balanced for you. You getting clarity and the door being shut, and you being able to be like, all right, it's a free-for-all. I'm going to go right towards this happiness that I've been trying to receive. I've been craving for a while now. Because I'm sure you don't want to be stuck in this, unclear, dark energy, right? You got Cloud, Meditation, Look Up. So it's like you could always look down. Oddly, it's like you're always looking down, and that is like kind of like a symbolism of, of like feeling down, right? Spirit is saying look up, all right? Lift your chin up, right? Look at above you, right? So, but I'm also what I feel with this is like meditation. Okay, so I feel like the meditation aspect is really important with this card. I feel like you need to start introducing meditation, all right? Because your mind is always running. If you give your mind the opportunity to kind of shut the hell up and relax, it's gonna feel really good. And I feel like it's gonna definitely form into a habit. And meditation is a very good habit to have, all right? Definitely get into meditation if you aren't, all right? You got to stay positive about it. Time is still unknown. So there, like I said, it's like oddly enough, there's going to be a certain point where you're like grateful for that experience, because it puts you on a path that maybe you've been craving for a long time, that path of now you finally got the job you've been wanting for a long time, or you met even better love interests, or you met a new friend that's going to end up being your best friend for years to come. You never know, right? But this situation has put you on a path, is putting you on a way better path, you know, and you just have to trust it, okay? Time is still unknown. So I feel like this is more regarding like your healing journey, right? You can't really put a timestamp on healing. It's going to take you however much it takes you, right? However much time it takes you. But 6 months from now, I feel like there's going to be a really big breakthrough, all right, within the next 6 months. Okay, there's going to be really big changes, all right? New people being introduced in your life, new experiences, new feelings about yourself and the situation is what I mean by like breakthroughs, right? And you're going to feel very powerful. And that's funny because right after I say that, you got a fiery climax approaches. So it's only going up from here. Things are only going to get more better from here. You have to really just trust that. You have to really believe that and pay attention. You have to look around you. Again, look up around you. You know, what good things have been happening? What fortunate things have been happening to you? Okay, pay attention. You got a win-win outcome is forecast. Again, it's only going up from here. There's no way you're gonna lose. There's no way you're gonna go right back to where you were, or gonna, you know, be in the same place of hurt. No, everything is going up. Okay. There's so much to come from this. Yes, it's a bittersweet thing, but man, this is like this whole situation, how when you look back at this, you're gonna be like, wow, that was a fucking roller coaster, but it was the best roller coaster of my life. It put me on a path, and it aligned me with people that, man, if I didn't meet, then I wouldn't even know what I would do with myself. It gave me an opportunity that was life-changing. You know, moving across the country, or meeting the love of your life, or, you know, having that child or something like, you know, it's a really big deal. Okay. Meditation brings answers. Again, if you've never welcome meditation into your routine, I definitely recommend doing that for you, pile 2. You got within the next few months. So within these next 3 months specifically, I feel like that's when you're going to be getting your clarity. Okay. But overall, there is really, really big changes to come that you don't even know about. But be excited. I feel like this year is going to be one of the best years yet for you. 2023 could have been rough, but man, 2024 is all in it for you, you know, meaning 2024 is going to treat you really, really well. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Pile 2s. I really hope this helped. Let me know if it resonated. Drop a comment, or even like this video if you're a little too shy to drop a comment. If this reading resonated with you, if you resonate with my energy, please, please, please subscribe to the channel and join my little family I have here on YouTube. If you are interested in getting a personal reading, again, I will have all that linked below. I'll also have my TikTok and my Instagram linked below as well. Thank you so much again, Pile 2, for tapping in with me today. And I hope you have a beautiful, blessed, amazing rest of your day, all right? Bye. Hello to those that chose Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. All right, let's see what your spirit guides have been trying to communicate with you. All right, what's an important message you need to hear from spirit right now? Okay, we're going to start with your tarot cards first, and then we're going to get into the oracles after. Okay, so we're just going to put them to the side for now. Okay, let's jump straight into it. First card, you got the 3 of Pentacles. All right, collaboration, working with others, being in a workspace. All right, community is also something I'm hearing right now. Oh, we are very out of frame. Let's see, is that better? Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, you got the 4 of Swords. You got the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, Major Arcana right off the bat. All right, you got the 3 of Cups. Celebration, parties, achievements, social life. Okay, You got the Two of Pentacles, balance, juggling two things or multiple things at once. You got the Emperor. Wow. Wow. All right, you got the Ten of Wands. You got the Devil. All right. You got the Four of Pentacles. Restrictions is something I'm hearing right now. The Three of Wands. The Lovers. Wow. Oh. And lastly, the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. Very powerful message already with the tarot. Let's get into the oracles. Let's just get it all in here. All right. You got Let Go, Dance Portal. You got Guidance. Yua is I think how you pronounce that. And lastly, you got Silent Treatment. Or yeah, Silent Retreat, sorry. Silence. Okay. For your timing, you got Stay Positive About It. Okay. And then you got January. Alrighty. Uh-oh. A little out of frame here. Okay. You got Surrender to the Divine, Full Moon. Alright. You got What Do You Want to Release, Waning Moon. You got You Are Good Enough, Full Moon in Virgo. You got No Need to Worry. Improving Health. Okay. And then lastly, you got Forgiveness. All right. I'm gonna put her right here. Okay. So this is interesting. All right. Pile 3. Whoa. There is a huge form of recognition happening for you that is going to be affecting your finances in a very, very positive way. Okay. With the Four of Swords, you could be feeling burnt out or feeling like you're not seeing your desired results fast enough. Okay. Or it's like I'm hearing I'm not seeing the money fast enough. Okay. Okay, friendships are going to be something that's very important coming up into this next chapter in your life, is something Spirit is saying right now. Okay. I feel like your friendships are going to, it's like basically they're going to recharge you. Okay. And I'm not saying that to basically, you know, take from these people, you know, or, you know, take advantage of them or whatever. No, I'm saying, you know, the experiences you're going to be having with these friends, is going to just basically recharge you. Okay. Whenever you are feeling burnt out, or feeling like your results aren't coming fast enough. Okay. I feel like this is really mostly regarding your finances. This whole reading, okay, is mostly regarding your financial status, or your status in the workplace, or where you would like to be recognized. Okay. For some of you, now that I'm saying recognized, for some of you, you want to be more recognized by your love interest. Okay. You want to feel more understood, and you want your feelings to be reciprocated. All right, for others of you, with the Wheel of Fortune, things are definitely turning in your favor. Okay, things are turning in your favor very, very soon. January. Okay, I'm looking at this January card. So this is something that maybe you've been working on since January or been thinking about since January. I feel like that's more likely. It's like you've been thinking about this and wanting this since January. Most likely before then, but it's like January, it's like you are like, okay, I'm now getting impatient. I really want this. All right. I really want this raise. I really want this recognition. I really want this prize that I feel like I deserve at this point. Okay. The Three of Cups. This is recognition. This is you literally getting what you're asking for. Okay, again, whether that be recognition in your job, recognition in a certain relationship, recognition online, okay, to maybe support a business that you're starting, or yeah, something like that, something along those lines, right? Yeah, a lot of you, it's definitely like online recognition. A video or something you post like completely blows up and it really changes your financial status to the max. And that would make so much sense because you got the Two of Pentacles. So that means it's like you're juggling two things. It's like you got the recognition, you got the prize you're looking for, but it's like now you got a little bit more on your plate to juggle, basically. So for some of you, if it's this raise, it's like now you have a little bit more work to do at your job, right? If it's the online recognition, now you gotta juggle maybe having your online business, and then, you know, doing whatever else you have to do, take care of your children, or work that other job too, or it's just like now you have to invest more things into this business. Now you have to start investing into, you know, what, right? So it's like, yes, you're getting the recognition, you're getting this blessing, but it's like a little bit more, there's a little bit more to handle. But I feel like you'll be able to handle it for sure. For those of you that are wanting to feel more recognized or more seen in a certain romantic connection, that connection is going to turn to a point where yes, of course you feel recognized, right? But the relationship feels celebratory. Is that the right word, right? It's like feeling at a really high, like you're at a high point, right? And you feel really good, really balanced with the investments your person is making, and with the investments you're making, and the emotional investments and all, right? It's like you feel very on top of the world. You're feeling really balanced. You're feeling very happy. You feel like, you know, everything just fell perfectly into place the way you wanted it to in that relationship. Okay, so take it however it resonates. But with the Emperor, this is you going up, like your status being raised, you going up status, right? You get what I'm trying to say, right? So it's like you feeling very, very, very on top. You feeling like you have all 10 toes down, right? It's feeling like no one could push you off your throne right now. You're feeling like hot shit. Okay, pile 3, it's you feeling like really, really good. Like, oh my God, I just got something I've been wanting for a long time. And recently, for the past month, I've been really impatient about it, but and it came in the nick of time, right? When I really started demanding it. Okay. The 10 of Torches and the Devil. So I feel like in 2023, there was a lot of limiting beliefs you had regarding this desire. Okay. And I feel like since the desire is coming into manifestation, right? That chain is being broken. That those toxic beliefs are being broken. Those limiting beliefs that you had are being broken, right? Because it just happened. It just got fulfilled. And I feel like those limiting beliefs regarding this desire is more deeply rooted than you realize. I feel like it could be connected to other desires you have, and you kind of all pile it into the same section. You know, you kind of piled all those things that you want, but you feel like are out of reach in the same pile, right? But now that one of the main desires that you had just got taken out of that pile and just got manifested for you, you're like, whoa, hold on. So now I can start nitpicking at this pile. And it's like basically you breaking out of that chain of not believing in yourself, or feeling like what you want is not something you could have, right? Limitations, all right? You breaking free of limitations that you set on yourself, or maybe even others set on you, okay? And really being like, you know what? These don't serve me anymore. I keep hearing God, why, God, why? So I feel like this situation, in a way, is going to make you a lot more spiritual, all right? Bear with me. So it's like, you finally are going to have that eye-opening moment that the universe was rooting for you the whole time, that God was rooting for you the whole time, that your angels were rooting for you the whole time, your spirit guides, whatever you believe in, right? Let's just say the universe was rooting for you the whole time. And you are going to have that eye-opening moment, when this desire comes to fulfillment, when you get that recognition, right? And it's going to make you look at the universe differently, because you might have had moments, especially in 2023, like, why, universe? Why are you making me suffer? Why are you making me feel deprived of the things that I want? Why are you draining me? Why am I in this situation? Why, right? And you're just gonna have, again, it's like an eye-opening moment of clarity, like, that's why, I wasn't ready at that time because of my mindset, or the people I was dealing with, or the people I was associating myself with, or the situations I was dealing with. I wouldn't be able to handle this. I wouldn't be able to handle this type of recognition and now these new responsibilities at that time like I can now. And then it's going to make you realize, like, okay, the universe wasn't holding it back from me to make me suffer. The universe knew I wasn't ready at that time for whatever reason, but the universe knew I was going to be ready now, and that's why I'm getting it now. So now that I have it, I can do something with this recognition, and I can enjoy it, and I could be confident about it, right? And it's just going to make you more like, wow, the universe is rooting for me. The universe is rooting for me. And it's going to kind of put you in a little spiritual spiral here, having more faith in the universe, that the universe wants you to have the stability that you always crave. The universe is right here. Because the Lovers talks about two coming into one, two people coming together as one. So this is you feeling like you and the universe are coming together as one. Like, you're like, I get it now. I see it now. I'm understanding the full picture. You've always been here. You've always been rooting for me. I just didn't see it, but now I see it. I see it now. It's like connecting the dots, finally. Ten of Pentacles, you are going to feel so stable. This could lead to you moving into a new home. I'm also hearing new state, new city. All right. So it could be like a really big change that happens to you. Really big changes that you are going after within this year. Okay. But yeah, it's a complete change in your status. All right. Financial status for sure. Or in a specific relationship. Okay. Again, if this is resonating more towards a specific relationship, this is this relationship really making you feel very, very good, but very secure. All right. You feel like you could see this relationship lasting a really long time, and you're confident in it lasting for a very long time. But maybe if you got the recognition now, or you got what you wanted from this relationship now at a different time, right, in 2023, maybe you wouldn't be so confident in it at that time, or maybe like your doubts would kind of eat at you, and you wouldn't be able to enjoy it or even believe in it being successful, right? So you're just gonna have that eye-opening moment, like, okay, you weren't depriving me, you were kind of actually looking out for me, universe, right? Let go, all right, and guidance. So it's like, as soon it's so funny. It's like as soon as you let go of a little bit of fear and you kind of get cocky about like what this desire is, it's like, I'm gonna get it, I'm like, this is what I want and this is what I'm gonna have, and that's it, that's all. It's like it's coming in. But guidance, I feel like this situation is gonna help you recognize the signs from the universe and from your spirit guides a lot better. All right, you're gonna be able to recognize when they're guiding you, okay, based off of this whole situation. You got silence. You don't really have to do much right now. It's kind of like it's kind of like sit back and watch this all unfold. It's like the vibe I'm getting with this card. But also the vibe I'm getting with this card is to kind of quiet your mind. All right, so bringing in meditation into your routine. But it's like your doubts that you've held up against yourself are finally being silenced. It's like, no, I just got this fulfillment. I just got that recognition that I never thought I would get. I finally got it. So the little devil on my shoulder can go kiss my ass, you know? It's kind of that feeling victorious, you know, feeling very powerful. Like, wow, I am capable of good things. I can get good things. The universe is rooting for me, right? So stay positive about it. Yeah, this whole situation is going to really make you look at the world differently. Look at yourself differently in a more positive point of view. Again, January could be significant for someone. Someone's birthday could be in January. Your birthday could be in January. Or a significant birthday could be in January. Or again, something significant happened in January. All right. You got surrender to the divine. So your spirit guides again are just saying, sit back and let this unfold. Allow us to show you that we're here to give it to you. We're here to give you this recognition, whatever desire you have. We're here. Just surrender. Let it go. Sit back, kick your feet up, and let us show you. All right. But what do you need to release? Those doubts, right? Stay positive about it. So you need to, I'm hearing the tip of the iceberg. So it's like, you know how I said earlier that with this situation, those doubts that you hold against yourself are going to kind of like, you're slowly picking off that pile because you feel very powerful. But you probably need to get that started, right? Or you have been getting it started. Take it however it resonates. But it's like, you need to start with the tip of the iceberg. You need to kind of break it off first. Be like, okay, you know, start having more faith in yourself, believing that you deserve good things, or you deserve this desire, this recognition. And it's going to be like a domino effect, okay? You are good enough. Do I need to say more? You're good enough. You deserve this. You deserve this recognition. You deserve this higher status. You deserve this financial gain, all right? You deserve to move into a nicer neighborhood and a nicer place and a bigger house, right? Whatever it is, you're good enough and you deserve it, okay? So remind yourself of that. You got no need to worry. If you're worried about the little tiny details of everything, don't be. Spirit is going to figure that out for you. All right, if you're worried about, okay, well, what's going to happen with my car? What's going to happen with that friendship if I move? Or don't worry about that. It's all going to work out. Everything's going to be fine, okay? Don't stress yourself out over little tiny details that are already going to be completely figured out for you from the universe, from spirit, okay? You got improving health, forgiveness, right? So yes, this is you like forgiving yourself for maybe, you know, really doubting yourself when you didn't need to, when you could have uplifted yourself instead. Improving your perspective on yourself, looking at yourself in a higher point of view, looking at the universe in a higher point of view and the reality at a higher point of view, feeling more like you're capable of doing anything you kind of put your mind to, or you're capable of receiving whatever you want, All right. There's a lot of like law of attraction energy here. So you could definitely be getting into law of attraction. Yeah, there's just a lot of overall improvement in your health. If you have been experiencing some difficulties in your health, specifically for someone, that will be improving as well. Okay. But it's overall improvements, financial improvement, spiritual improvement, mental improvement, self-improvement. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot of good stuff. All right. All right, Pal 3. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope this helped. Let me know how you feel about it, Pal 3. Let me know if it resonated. Drop a comment, or if you're too shy, just like this video, let me know. Again, thank you so much for joining. If you resonate with my vibe, with my readings, I definitely recommend subscribing to the channel. Please join the family. All right, my little family I have here on YouTube. All right, I am on TikTok and Instagram as well. I have all that linked down below. But yeah, thank you so much once again, Pile 3, and I hope you have a beautiful, blessed, amazing rest of your day. All right, bye.